Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23ABC News Midday starts now.
And good morning. Thanks for tuning in to 23ABC News at 11 a.m. I'm Mike Hart.
And I'm Danielle Kernkamp. We're going to get right to it. Bring in Chief Meteorologist Elena Rusk and see what's going on outside.
We're picking up in intensity. We've had some nice rain coming through the desert locations already. Some showers in the mountain and desert locations. But look at this moderate to heavy rain falling in Mojave right now. We'll continue to have cells like this moving up from the south. And so this is what's happened the last 6 hours. Look at all of that rain for the desert. And again, showers for the mountain and valley locations. But this is just the beginning. This afternoon into this evening is the wettest and most active. So everywhere in the light green here from the Storm Prediction Center, that's the areas where we have a chance of thunderstorms. Basically everybody. The darker green, that's a marginal risk that some of those thunderstorms could turn severe, including most of Kern County here, as you can see. Severe means that they start rotating. They have the potential to produce some funnel clouds, possibly even some small tornadoes. Our biggest threat, though, this flash flood watch in effect from noon today through 5 a.m. tomorrow. Again, this afternoon into this evening is the most active. We're talking ½ inch to an inch of rain for the mountain and desert locations, if not more. So we'll talk more about that flash flood and some other risks that could be happening today coming up in your Futurecast.
This morning, Kern County Congressman and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy is trying to ease any rising concerns over the coronavirus.
I want to ensure that every person in this country knows that our government is taking every precaution available to keep you safe. It is our priority as we continue to mitigate and contain the spreading of this virus. We will continue to learn more about the coronavirus every single day.
McCarthy went on to say that members of the Trump administration will continue to meet every day to work on curbing the spread of the virus. Kern Public Health issued another update this morning saying there are still no confirmed cases of coronavirus in Kern County. The department said there are 133 confirmed cases in the state of California and 1 death. Kern Public Health said of the 18 local people they know who have traveled to countries where coronavirus is, 13 have not needed any monitoring or have successfully left the monitoring program.
Taking a look at live pictures out of Oakland at this hour, you can see buses set up. There are tents right outside that cruise ship. Health officials there aboard the Grand Princess cruise ship that docked Monday. Nearly 24 people on board tested positive for the coronavirus. In all, 3,500 people were or still are on the ship and will be sent to quarantine sites where they will remain for 14 days.
And here's a live look at the Dow after it dropped more than 2,000 points yesterday. Right now you can see it is slightly recovering, up about 120 points. The virus is also adding worries of a recession after several volatile weeks on Wall Street. ABC's Megan Tavrizian's in New York with the details.
President Trump and Vice President Pence meeting with health insurance companies Tuesday amidst the growing coronavirus concerns.
All the insurance companies here, either today or before today, have agreed to waive all co-pays on coronavirus testing and extend coverage for coronavirus treatment.
President Trump promising big stimulus measures, discussing a possible payroll tax cut, loans for small businesses, and helping the airline, cruise, and hotel industries.
We're also going to be talking about hourly wage earners getting help so that they can be in a position where they're not going to ever miss a paycheck.
On Monday, the Dow falling more than 2,000 points, resulting in trading being halted briefly and prompting fears of a recession.
Risks are very high that the U.S. economy is going to go into recession, that the virus is going to do a lot of damage to economic activity.
The coronavirus creeping closer to the president himself. Several members of Congress who have had contact with Trump, including incoming Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, now self-quarantining after an infected person attended the CPAC conference outside Washington, D.C. a week and a half ago. In the U.S., the number of states affected continues to grow. Confirmed cases now more than 750 and continuing to climb. At the Life Care facility in Washington state, the nursing home that's the source of most fatalities in the country, all but one person living there has tested positive for COVID-19.
We still do not have specific kits to test our staff.
There are now 3 nursing homes in Washington state with confirmed cases. Vice President Pence assuring local officials over 1 million test kits will be distributed by the end of the week. The Surgeon General today on GMA urging Americans to prepare but not panic.
But people should know that this is going to likely get worse before it gets better.
We're also seeing a continuing of cancellations. In-studio audiences at shows like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, Coachella, and the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Boston canceled. One of the largest universities in the country, Ohio State, is suspending in-person classes, and Harvard is transitioning to online classes. Megan Tavrizian, ABC News, New York.
And Cal State Bakersfield implementing a refill rule at food and drink areas on their campus. On the doors of several food spots on campus, signs have been posted informing customers that until further notice, only single-use and disposable cups will be allowed. This will impact customers at the Starbucks on campus and all Aramark operated facilities. That include the Runner Cafe, Runner Express, and Walters. University officials say the new restrictions are strictly preventative.
And amid the fear of coronavirus, music fans are wondering if two of California's biggest music festivals are at risk of being canceled. Coachella and Stagecoach are set to take place this spring in the Coachella Valley. Now, Riverside County officials are confirming there are 6 cases of COVID-19 in the county where those festivals take place. Billboard is reporting that festival organizers should know in the next day or so whether those festivals can be saved. Some reports say that organizers are considering rescheduling the events to October.
23ABC and the Scripps national team are airing a 30-minute special this Sunday at 6 p.m. entitled Coronavirus: The Facts. We'll address important concerns like the potential economic impacts, and you'll get to see what it's like to have the virus and be stuck in quarantine. Coronavirus: The Facts, Sunday night, 6 p.m. right here on 23ABC.
In other health news, Adventist Health Bakersfield will begin screening all employees, physicians, and visitors for the flu on a daily basis. The screenings will happen every day between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. It consists of taking temperatures as they enter the building. Anyone with a fever of 100.3 or higher will be asked not to visit or work that day. Adventist Health said they're starting the screening process because of the current widespread cases of flu statewide and locally, and because of the ongoing concerns of coronavirus. Adventist Health said it's strictly a precaution. Screenings will take place in front of the main hospital and the employee physician entrance.
Bakersfield Police have arrested a man they say is responsible for 6 different burglaries. BPD said during a DUI checkpoint on Truxton over the weekend, they arrested 44-year-old Jonathan Potter for 2 outstanding felony warrants. Police say they later tied him to burglaries at the Roll and Grill restaurant, Big O Tires, and Salon Centric, all on Ming Avenue. Potter was also tied to burglaries at Ichiban Sushi on Gosford, Farmers Insurance on Ardmore Avenue, and G&A Fashion Boutique on Stein Road. Police say if you know anything about this case, give them a call at 327-7111.
The annual Farm Day in the city is happening today at the Kern County Fairgrounds.
23ABC's Daniela Garrido has a look at what local students are expected to learn.
We give the students a great opportunity to learn, where their citrus is grown, where their grapes come from.
When it comes to food, Kern County is one of the top agriculture producers in the country. And through the annual Farm Day in the city, 2nd through 4th grade students will get a first-hand experience to see what exactly that means.
There are still some teachers or in classrooms where the curriculum doesn't teach the students about agriculture or where their food comes from. And so to have an event, especially in Kern County, where we are one of the top producing agricultural counties, it's important to teach these children at a young age what our county produces and what it means for them.
The 2-day event takes place at the Kern County Fairgrounds, and it will include indoor and outdoor exhibits ranging from livestock to farm machinery and crops. Kids will have an opportunity to interact with local farmers and growers that make up the agriculture community through activities and presentations.
Really, our goal for the entire event is to teach children that your food just doesn't come from a grocery store. We actually have our growers, especially here in Kern County, who produce the food that is put on their plate at dinner time.
The goal of the annual Farm Day in the city is to bridge the farm-to-table gap for the 2,000 Kern County students expected to attend.
Overall, we're just hoping that the students leave our event with more of an appreciation for the agricultural industry here in Kern County.